Hey guys, I'm back with another candle review, and this time around it's for the 14.5 ounce 3-wick Positively Sweet Dark Chocolate Truffles candle from Bath& Body Works, part of the Spring 2022 Champagne Brunch Collection, and this and the Bubbly Rosé one are the two Valentine's Day candles. They are still $26.50, and this one comes with a gold shiny lid. So the notes on this read rich chocolate, gooey butterscotch, and candied cherry. And there's a new blurb on the Bath & Body Works website that says what it smells like, and it says a box of sweet, decadent, assorted chocolates, and they're totally right. Like, it smells really, indeed, just like a box of assorted chocolates. And I'm actually really enjoying it. I was saying on my haul on Kohl that I was kind of just meh and underwhelmed by it, which I was similarly that way with that salted chocolate caramel fragrance, but when you go to light that one, it really livened up and was really scrumptious and delicious. And this is a similar experience where when you go to burn it, it really does come alive and you smell all the notes and it just comes together and it's really delicious. Really smells like a box of assorted chocolate truffles, and it's just so quintessentially Valentine's Day, and it's just so yummy and delicious that I'm really enjoying it. Definitely has like a very candy chocolate vibe to it that I'm really enjoying. So, what does it smell like? Well, it really does indeed smell like an assorted box of chocolates. You get the chocolate in there first. It's actually not as overpowering as you would imagine a chocolate fragrance to be, like in terms of the chocolate note. It's not like hot cocoa and cream where it like just really like just takes you over with that rich chocolate fragrance. I definitely don't get dark chocolate. I eat like 100% cocoa, like dark chocolate, unsweetened chocolate. And when you smell that, it just has like a very bitter, intense, like dark chocolate cocoa powder type of quality to it. There's a dark, bitter intenseness that this most certainly does not have. So this is not at all dark chocolate in my opinion. It's more just like straight up milk chocolate. Just because the notes from the butterscotch and the cherry do sweeten it quite a bit, it really does smell like a box of milk chocolate truffles. You even get that kind of like candied, waxy quality, like you know when you bite into a milk chocolate truffle. It has that shiny, waxy, sort of plasticky quality on the outside of it. You get that to the T, and it really does smell just like a milk chocolate, like truffle, and it's delicious. If I were to compare it to any other chocolate, I would say the chocolate marshmallow clouds. It's probably the most similar chocolate note to it, and once again, not that like intense, powdery cocoa powder type of fragrance that you get from hot cocoa and cream. That is not what this type of chocolate is. Then you do get a butterscotch slash caramel fragrance. A lot of butterscotch and caramel fragrances kind of smell the same from Bath and Body Works, and it just gives it this much sweeter experience that makes the chocolate definitely smell more like a sweet milk chocolate rather than a dark chocolate because the butterscotch is present in there, and it comes off as this like sweet like butterscotch caramel, like maybe filling type of fragrance. So basically you have the chocolate truffle that has caramel in it, and like you bite into it and you open it and it's that stretchy like cool caramel that's inside of it, or it could be a butterscotch filling. You get that in there as well. And then lastly, you do get a cherry fragrance, but cherry oftentimes smells kind of like almonds or like marzipan, because I guess there is a like aroma or organic compound that is shared or that is used in a lot of almond, cherry, marzipan, and amaretto like flavors and fragrances. All share something called benzaldehyde, which is some kind of like organic aroma compound that is found in all of those. So that's why oftentimes when we smell almond, cherry, marzipan, or amaretto, they share that same compound. So that's why they all smell so similar, and that's why we can often like interchange those notes. That it does come off smelling a little bit nutty too. So it could be a chocolate truffle that has like a cherry cordial type of thing where it has a cherry candied cherry inside of it. It could even be like a almond chocolate truffle or some kind of like amaretto cream truffle. You catch my drift. They all have that similar quality to it. So it could be cherry, it could be amaretto, it could be almond, you know what I'm saying? So there is a quite like nutty quality to it, which kind of vaguely reminds me of chocolate pistachio as well, if you remember that candle from before. That had a like nutty pistachio quality to it. So it does vaguely remind me of chocolate pistachio if you enjoy that one. But once again, it could be a cherry chocolate truffle, it could be an almond chocolate truffle, it could be an amaretto cream chocolate truffle. So you mix all those along with the butterscotch and that first chocolate note that you get, and it really does smell exactly like a box of like various assorted chocolates, truffles that have different fillings in them, and you just open the box and you smell all of it together, and it just comes together in this like deliciously warm and awesome like Valentine's Day box of chocolate truffles with all these different flavors in it, and it really comes together quite nicely, and it really like you really kind of have to burn it to like experience all those notes coming together. Whereas when you smell it on cold, it just smells like another generic chocolate candle. No, when you go to burn it, it really does come alive, and I'm like really enjoying it. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised and just like totally a little bit blown away as to how much I'm actually really liking this one. It's, not a super like unique fragrance, but I guess it's just executed so well in the sense that it really does smell like a box of assorted chocolate truffles. So that's why I'm really enjoying it, and it just seems so like perfect for Valentine's Day. So I'm actually quite enjoying this fragrance. So that's my like review on the fragrance itself, and let me get into the performance. I believe this is a fifth burn. It's actually doing quite well. It has the core wicks in it, but it doesn't soot as badly as like that. Oh my god, that atrocious peppermint hot chocolate had those core wicks, and it was a chocolate fragrance, and it just sooted like no one's business. This is so much more manageable. You just trim it to a regular length, and it's fine. Normally, when you get to like the third to fourth hour mark, it becomes like the flame in the wick becomes a little bit longer, and it does start putting off puffs of soot, but nowhere near as sooty as like the other like peppermint hot chocolates or other sooty candles from BBW. So we're actually quite good. You can see how clean that wax bowl is, and there's really not much like soot buildup on the side either, so we're good to go there. As for the throw, this is excellent. Oh my gosh, I had this going for the first day, and it was like in my open concept living room area with very high ceilings, and it was filling that area just completely, like at least to like a 8.5. It was great. It's I feel like it's gotten a little bit weaker the more it has gone on. That's more down to like a 7.5 to 7 maybe, but anywhere from a 7 to a 8 range, definitely in the strong range, even past medium. And it smells great. I can smell it all up in the room, and it's just so pleasant and delicious, and it just really like smells like Valentine's Day, like chocolates in a candle, and I'm loving it. So the throw is good, the performance is great. It's not sitting overly, so we're good to go there. Overall, yeah, totally excellent. Like, I wouldn't let the cold sniff fool you because it really does come alive when you go to burn it. I'm just like loving it to pieces. I keep burning it. I would almost contemplate buying a second one of this, even though I'm not even a huge chocolate fan. I mean, I love eating chocolate, but I don't necessarily love smelling chocolate candles. But like, this is just so well executed and just so scrumptious and just so pleasant that I kind of wouldn't mind having another one. So I don't know. We'll see if I buy another one or not. But total, like 2 thumbs up from me if you like chocolate fragrances. But even if you don't like chocolate fragrances, I think it's just still a little bit of a uniqueness of all those different notes playing together that make it stand out to be something like kind of on its own and just delicious and like just better than their usual run-of-the-mill chocolate fragrances. So, and the packaging's cute. So like, yeah, totally A-okay by me. So if you tried this fragrance, let me know how you thought about the performance and the fragrance. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.